guys, I'm Mac Hansen. I am gonna take you through a Sunday night reset. For most people who don't know me, I'm Michaela Hansen. I go by Mac. I live in the Colorado Springs area. I'm in the military and I love wellness. Right now I'm marathon training and I just want to take you through a night of reset before a long week ahead. I had 18.6 miles for my marathon training this past weekend, and that was the longest I've ever run. This is going to be my first marathon coming up on the 7th of June, so excited to take you guys through that the last couple weeks of training. And yeah, I'm really passionate about what we put in our bodies and where we source our food from, so excited to take you guys through that. But tonight, just mostly laundry, meal prepping, taking care of my dog Gracie. She's right there, she's sleeping already. But yeah, we had my boyfriend's sister in town this weekend, so we were bopping around Colorado Springs and took her to the winery and just a few other places, went on a hike, and yeah, she actually did some of my run with me, which was awesome because that broke it up really well. But yeah, it was fun. Excited to take you guys through the night routine. It's the Skinny Confidential Beauty Powder, which has electrolytes, pearl powder, and one more thing. Oh, colostrum. Electrolytes, pearl powder, and colostrum. This is the Bare Performance Nutrition. I'm gonna blend this up. So this is my pre-workout snack that I've been having for like months now. But it's that oat milk with some protein, and then I added my supplement in here over ice, and then I just have a little Nespresso. And pour a shot of that over. And then because it's my speed day for my marathon training, I'm also going to have some of this G1M Sport. It's by BPN. It just has carbs and electrolytes, which you need a carb supply when you're running. And then I'm gonna have this on my way to the gym as well. So yeah, that's all my morning nutrition. For lunch, I guess for breakfast right after my workout, I found these egg whites at Costco. They have 18 grams of protein, and they're just like the Starbucks ones. So I'm going to, if I can get it out, I'm going to have these. I generally like to do more whole foods, but I've just been in a pinch lately, so and these are good for that. So I'll have these right after my workout at work. And then I generally have this like 30 minutes after, just another 20 grams of protein. This is my lunch, leftovers from last night. So it's that ground chicken, peppers, some cheese, and some sweet potatoes. There's like 25 to 28 grams of protein in here. And then for a snack, I'm gonna bring this with me. Just a challenge, so 10 grams of protein. And then I'll bring this bar. If I get really hungry, I'll probably have this. If not, I don't know that I need that many carbs after this workout today, but if my workout's really hard, that'll be good to have too. So that's my lunch, my food for the day. And yeah, I have my speed workout today. I'll check in after that and tell you how that goes. And it's Wednesday, so I have 3 days until my long run. And so just trying to make sure my nutrition is on point before my long run. This weekend is the 16.4 mile run, I think. And the coach on the Nike Run Club app, that's the app I use, the coach was saying to pretend that this is your marathon day, so wake up at the same time, eat what you're planning to eat on the day of the marathon, and all the things. So I'm getting prepped for that this week. So I just finished my speed run. It is so gloomy out here, so I did it on the treadmill, and it was a 1 mile warm-up, it was a 5K tempo run, and then a 1 mile cool down. I'm like so red and sweaty from it, but it was hard. I tried to keep a 7:30 pace, and like the last mile I slowed down to like an 8 pace, but I'm trying to do the marathon in like a 10:30 pace, I'm hoping. So I don't know, I guess we'll see. But that was hard, and now I'm headed to work. It's been kind of a busy week. Today's Wednesday. Yesterday I had my Hindi test for a language test for the Air Force. So I did that, and it was a 3-hour exam, and by the time I was 90 minutes in, I was just already so tired from reading because it was the reading portion of the test. And so I had to like go back and finish the rest of the test, of course, but just exhausted from that. But then last night I had Bible study with my friend group. We'd meet on FaceTime. And then tonight I was supposed to have my Bible study on FaceTime with my sisters, but it's my dad's birthday, so I think they're doing dinner or something back home. And we're gonna end up meeting tomorrow instead. So tonight I have a free night, which just opened up, so that's good. Yeah, anyway, happy Wednesday. I'm off to work now. Bye. Need that. My feet are disgusting after running. Guess you put that in your feet? I don't know, but they use it at like salons, so I figure if they can do it, I can do it too. So I've really been trying to get enough electrolytes, especially as I've been marathon training. And I feel like I've tried so many different brands, and I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon of Element, but they really are like the best tasting ones, and I feel like they have the best ingredients from what I could find. So yeah, I've been using these, and I probably have like one a day. And yeah, I like them. They're good, and I feel like I can feel a difference of being hydrated. Okay, so I made taco bowls for dinner, and I have rice on the bottom, and then red peppers, and then ground bison, which was a 90-10 ground bison, and some Greek yogurt and cheese on top. And then I have one for my lunch tomorrow, and some extra ground bison, which I'll either have for dinner tomorrow or lunch on Friday. Yeah, and then I usually have my LaCroix with my dinner. So I'm going to have that. Okay, so that was the first half of my week or so. I'm gonna end off this vlog here, but kind of went through a typical week, few days in my life, I guess. Starting with Sunday, which is just a reset day. Monday, I had a normal day at work, and then came home. My boyfriend came over, which doesn't usually happen. He usually has something on Monday nights, but he didn't have anything, so he came over for dinner. And then Tuesday night is always my Bible study with my friends on FaceTime. And then Wednesday nights is usually my Bible study with my sisters, but it's my dad's birthday, so I think they're all hanging out and doing fun stuff without me right now. But so tonight I just got to cook and kind of relax, so it was nice. But we are meeting tomorrow for Bible study, so yeah, I'm hoping to end this vlog here, but then go through more of my marathon training over the next few days. So Thursday is always like a good recovery day. We're focusing on like some PT stuff with my hamstrings, glutes, and just getting prepped for that long run on Saturday. And then Friday is usually some sort of easy run or elliptical cross training of some sort. And then Saturday is my long run, which is 16.4 miles. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I think I might talk more about my nutrition around prepping for a long run, but I'm excited to take you guys with me through the next few days, and I hope you enjoyed the past few days. And yeah, just looking forward to seeing where this takes us. All right, bye guys.